Hey y'all, welcome. If you're new here, I'm Shy in Second Life, and on this channel we check out aesthetically pleasing places in the virtual world of Second Life, and I also sporadically do lifestyle vlogs. So if you're interested in content like this, go ahead and subscribe. So yeah, don't eat me up. Don't eat me up too bad because I can explain. Okay, so before I begin, they do have a ride that you can take, but we're not going to take the ride. We're going to walk around. So yeah, we did have a plan for what Vlogtober was going to look like for us. However, things really did take a turn. So Mama Aries got sick. Now, for anybody who doesn't know, when it comes to Mama Aries and getting sick, that's just something I don't play about. I just don't play about. And so what I have learned is that when she is not feeling well, it's very difficult for me to focus on anything. When I say anything, anything. Now, is that something that I in the future need to work on? Yes. I'm gonna go ahead and agree with y'all. Yes, I do need to work on that. And I plan to. However, it's one of those things where it's like when she's not feeling well, all of my attention just like goes to her, trying to make sure that I get her together. So for these past couple of years, Mama Aries has been dealing with allergic asthma. Okay. Now, this is something that we never ever thought would be something that she would ever have to deal with. A simple respiratory infection turned into allergic asthma. And when I tell you, we are still very much so bewildered as to how that even happened. But it happened. So when she gets sick, it's not just like a regular sick, like she be down bad. So this time when she got sick, it wasn't just like a regular cold. We really do think that she came down with the flu. The behaviors of everything that was going on with her was just definitely giving flu, and then the cold medicine was really helping. So we were just like, maybe it was the flu. So what ended up happening is, you know, guys, originally my last video, I was going for the gender reveal, and I have been in Chicago for damn near a month. I've been back home for about 2 days now, where today would be like the full like second day. And initially I told myself, I said, you know what, when you get back home, just go ahead and put a video out, because this is something that I was wanting to do, but I'm just like, my mind was just not in the right place for me to just come here and do a video. And I said, you know what, I'm not going to be touring and faking the funk. So I just kind of held off until I got home, and then I just had to kind of like de-stress from it all, just because it was just like, it was a lot on me. I don't know, I don't like seeing my mother like that, and she doesn't like being like that, of course, but it's just one of those things where I'm like, I'm not used to her being, you know, sick, but ever since she's been diagnosed with allergic asthma, it just really has been a damn thing. And then she took an allergy test and she's allergic to every damn thing. I'm like, everything. Yeah, I'm talking about chicken, y'all. My mom allergic to chicken. And even though the chicken allergy shows on the chart as very, very low, it's lower than the pet dander, she has a gnarly reaction when she comes in contact with chicken, like when she ingests chicken. Any kind of chicken, like anything with chicken in it. So no chicken broth, those little wraps, not the wraps, but the little taco things from Chili, she can't have those. Mississippi sausage, anything that has like chicken byproduct in it, she can't fuck with it. And when I tell you, it eat her up every time. I'm talking, we be in a hospital. Last time her allergy was so bad, she ended up in the damn hospital and was in the hospital for like a week and some change on straight up IV antibiotics, and just really trying to, all kind of steroids and stuff, trying to just like get her together, because she just seized up so damn bad. She got an EpiPen, y'all. It's serious. It's really serious. So this entire time where I wanted to be doing videos and things like that, I've been taking care of her. Of course, you know, my dad's there and stuff like that. But you know what? I'm going to say this, and I'm not even trying to sound petty, but they don't take care of her the way I take care of her. And that's just that on that. My dad, he takes care of a lot of business away a lot of times. Sometimes he's like out of town and things like that. And so like I'm here, or when I was there, I'm like, okay, well, you know, I'm here. So she's going to have me and stuff like that. My brother, he's 23, and need I say more? I mean, I don't know what y'all was doing at 23, but when I was 23, in the house, I was not. Now, he does spend a lot of time in the house, but he also works. And so I just feel like, you know, because he's going to be gone during the day and stuff like that, I'm like, I'm not going to put that on him, because he's not going to be there anyway. And so I'm like, okay, well, you know what? I can help. And so that's just what I've been doing. So I'm just like, I don't want you guys to think that I just been sitting around, not doing nothing, just like chilling back, not making videos and stuff like that. It's so many places that I wanted to go with you guys. When I tell you the time just really was, it was a lot. It just really was a lot. And so I sat back, and when it was time for me to record a video, I just was so stressed out. I just couldn't bring myself to even start recording. It's cute on this land though. Like when I tell you, LeLoo, Every time. Every time. Every damn time. LeLoo gonna eat it up. They gonna eat it up every single time. So yeah, have I felt bad about not being able to come to y'all with tours? Yes, because this is Vlogtober. This is one of my favorite times of the year. I really do hope that they have more lands that stay up past the Halloween time, past the 31st, because there are still some places that I want to check out with you guys. But you know, if we have to miss some of them, you know, that's on me, y'all. That's on me. I promise that I do plan on doing. Okay, come on, because I want to see this little creepy looking thing. Thank you. I am planning on doing vlogmas and stuff like that. I just feel like even though I was proactive with making sure that I had like pre-recordings and stuff like that, I did kind of fall by the way. It did kind of fall by the wayside once my mom got sick. I brought my laptop and everything, you guys, and when I tell y'all, I just couldn't. I could not just go and start recording. And it was so funny because the whole entire time I was telling myself, like, every day I thought it was something in there. Every day I was telling myself, like, okay, you know, when she started feeling better and stuff like that, I'm like, okay, today's the day that we're going to do a video. And then it's just like, if she's well in the daytime, she's not that well in the nighttime. And I'm just like, I couldn't focus. I just could not focus. Did I think that anything was going to happen to her, but she wasn't going to be all right? No. But I just didn't like the fact that she wasn't feeling well. And I'm like, if I can help you feel better, then that's what I'm going to do. So I was very much so round the clock medications, you know, doing my little thug dizzle with that. And so now she's much better. She did end up going to the doctor, and they gave her steroids and some like inhalers and things like that, and then some medicine for like any kind of infection that might have set up just from the fact that she's had the chest congestion for so long. So she's definitely on the up and up. I did talk to her today and she's doing much better. So because of that, I felt very good. I didn't want to let like the whole month of October go without us like going on any tours, without me recording anything. It's the 30th, you guys, of October. This is going out on Halloween, and when I tell y'all, do I feel shitty for how this Vlogtober turned out? Yeah, I do. I'm not gonna lie. I really truly do. I feel like I'm just, you know, I feel like I'm letting you guys down. And I know you guys probably don't feel like that, but I just feel like I am, because I'm just like, these are things that I said that I was gonna do. And although I did it, I didn't do it to the, you know, fully the way that I wanted to do it. Oh, it's like a little doggy ghost with a little heart. So cute. And so yeah, I do feel some type of way about that. You know, when I say that I'm going to do something, I plan to do it. And so the fact that things kind of went awry this time around, it did definitely make me feel some type of way. But I said I'm gonna come on and I'm gonna talk to you guys about it, just to kind of get it off my chest and kind of say the things that I've been thinking this whole entire time. It helps me, you know, a bit of therapy, you know. So although I am kind of just like, I'm letting you guys know like what's been going on, this is also a bit of therapy for me, because I get to actually just like talk it out with you guys. As you guys know, getting things out of my head is one of the best things for me to do. And so I definitely was like, you know what, we're gonna look around LeLoo's land. We already know it's gonna be fantastic, because it always is. It always is. I see quite a bit of houses, and so I'm really excited to see like what they got going on in these houses and things like that. So yeah, we're not gonna talk about it too much. I don't know how much time has passed that I've actually been talking about it, but I really just wanted to like debrief everybody on everything that's been going on and why I have been quite MIA this Vlogtober as a whole. But I'm gonna get the last day of Vlogtober, you know, and that's really what matters. You know, I'm here. So I've been trying different thumbnails, and you know, I don't know, you guys. I kind of think that I'm going to go back to my old thumbnail format, or I might just like tweak it just a tad bit. Simply because I didn't see like a huge difference, but I also initially I was thinking I was going to have like way more videos to kind of test out to see. Now I might still do like some different thumbnails and things like that, but I don't really like having a bunch of different thumbnails. I feel like having the consistency with the thumbnails is very important, because it helps people to be able to see and know your content just from scanning through it. Like, so if somebody knows what my thumbnails look like, and one of my supporters knows what my thumbnails look like, when they see my thumbnail, they're automatically going to know that that's one of my videos, as opposed to me just like changing up my thumbnails every single video. I don't want to do that, but I am kind of doing like a little trial and error, because I want to see if there is possibly like a better thumbnail option that I can be using to kind of just be bring in even more people for the channel so that we can go on tours more together, you know, guys. I think that is really, really cool. So another thing that I wanted to do that I didn't get to do because I wasn't in the right headspace. My friend had a whole like Halloween, she had like it was like a Halloween get together, and I ended up not going. I did talk to you guys about it in one of the last videos. When I tell y'all, I wouldn't have been in the right mind at all. And I don't know if I've seen her online. The couple of times that I've been on, what I've checked, she hasn't been online, because it's like when I talked to her initially, I told her that I was going to go because I had every intention of going, of course. But then, like I said, my mom got sick. That was just something that I was not foreseeing at all. So I didn't get to go, and I know it was going to be wonderful because from the flyer that she sent out, these candy apples look delicious. From the flyer that she sent out, it seemed like it was going to be so fucking fun. So I really kind of hate that I did miss that. But like I said, I wouldn't have been in the right mind frame anyway, and that was something that I really wanted to come and be able to show you guys, because I felt like it was going to be like so nice. Because I have gotten a couple of comments where people are like, you know, you do tours by yourself. Like when you go to these places, you're normally by yourself, and so people do want to see like the other side of Second Life where there are more people at. Now, what I will say is this: when it comes to the other sides of Second Life, those are the sides that I have decided that I'm going to start going on TikTok live with. So that is something that I am going to be implementing. Now, initially I was going to do like Pinterest. I love this art. But you know what? I can't wrap my mind around Pinterest. I do feel like at some point in time, I am going to go and double back to Pinterest to just like add that as another like platform to kind of just like boost the channel more. But for now, I am prepping myself to start doing lives. And with the lives that will be on TikTok, the lives will be of all the things that I don't feel comfortable posting on YouTube. And that is like the parties and things like that, because they have the music and stuff like that. YouTube, you know, they do copyright and stuff like that, and that's understandable. And so I'm like, I'm not gonna go through posting a video of a party in Second Life and then have the video be copywritten, because that's not what we want. We don't want that. And it 1000% will be copyright music, because it's people's music, you know. It's not gonna be music that's just gonna be okay. I already know that.